Hi, I'm Alexander Davis from HeroicTrinity.com, and today we're going to talk about the Monks of the Wolfqueen lands. These are Ormgarten class options. Unlike other well-documented areas of various campaign worlds, the Ormgarten area and the Wolfqueen lands in general have a distinctly different training when it comes to their abilities, resulting in a very different play in the game. The largest source of difference is in the monastic warrior classes, and so they will be tackled again out of order. The monk discipline in the Wolfqueen land style is the most unusual of all classes, just as hard to qualify for, and are a result of decades of unusual societal results. They must still be lawful, are restricted to no armor, no shield or flaming oil, and do not have spell ability. Statistically speaking, they gain no bonuses for strength to hit or damage, no adjustment to hit or lower their armor class for exceptional dexterity, and never gain bonuses for experience or exceptional statistics, because they have no primary requisite related to their seeking balance in all things. In weapon combat, they're allowed to attack on the same table as thieves. However, the martial discipline allows them to add 1/2 of their level to any weapon damage done, rounded up. In open-handed combat, they still attack on the same table as thieves, but perform as noted in the monk table and may stun or kill humanoid opponents as given in the book. The monastic disciples have saving throws as thieves do, but gain 2 advantages. Non-magical missiles may be dodged or knocked away as described, and saving against an attack form results in no damage, even if otherwise indicated, once per day per level from their key pool, which also fuels some of their extraordinary abilities. Monks have altered chances to be surprised as noted, and have access to open locks, find and remove traps, move silently, hide in shadows, hear noise, and climb walls. They also have an ability to negate falling damage as noted in the PHB. All monks are limited in advancement above 7th level. Monks can either advance to any open position inside their monastery, challenge a currently residing master, or found a new monastery-like temple, at least 2 days' ride by fastest horse from any existing monastery. Just to better show the differences between the various options, which may be bewildering otherwise, the original monk class found in the PHB and the Oriental Adventures monk class found in Oriental Adventures are documented below for reasons to be self-evident shortly. Basically, it's a repeat of the tables. I'm not going to go through and read the whole thing because it'd be like, 500,001 experience points to 700,000. This is level 10. They have 11, hit dice. They're called Master of the West Wind. They can move at 24 inches rate of speed. All these incredible abilities. And that's just off of the PHB one. There's a few differences on the Oriental Adventures one, most of which goes into allowing the base martial art to be expanded upon rather than channeled into a particular category. Then we get to the Wolfqueen Lands Monk. Again, fairly identical as far as the rest of the chart goes. Not many differences. Pretty much an Oriental monk because they can have different styles. I prefer the shifting stance styles. But the greatest difference between these monastic disciples and others is their special abilities. From 3rd level on, the Wolfqueen Monk special abilities may be truly different in that their focus and discipline most often blossoms into a unique expression for each monk. As each seeker of internal peace expands and develops on their own spiritual path, the results of their comprehension and internal readiness and acceptance of the spiritual truth is shown in varied experiences and displays of enlightenment. Each ability is fueled by the key reserves that power the monastic student master, as much as a result of long-studied secret comprehension of universal truth. Thus, the Master of Dragons would be expected to reduce, if not counter, 8 spells cast upon him or her, perform 8 individual understandings of near miracles in a day, or display an admixture of the two as needed. Should the Enlightened One have a combat-worthy application of their power, it may not be combined with the normal attack routines, since the chi manipulation requires a delicate focus that is normally reserved for the finesse of combat. There is no restriction on how much chi may be used in a single round, except that over which they possess. It should be known that there may be instructors who have reached the point to where they may teach students in a certain way that produces paths of enlightenment that are known to produce certain results. These proficient instructors of enlightenment may produce certain paths of enlightenment, even if they themselves do not possess the insight into the mysteries of their own execution of discipline. In some cases, once having reached the level of master, the new master may begin seeking clues and removing the internal and external obstacles to refine the path that they appear to be upon. This results in the discipline seeking to build and the disciple seeking to build their own path of enlightenment that others may follow. A DM can simply choose a path that makes sense for the campaign and the character rather than randomly rolling, even if the instructor does not have those abilities, as well as allowing a disciple to forge their own path if they perform quests, seeking knowledge, some of which may be challenging to find. Such a path should be named by the creator, and if agent, given a history that may generate rivals or enemies, and generally be used to deepen the campaign experience. Because all training results from the discipline of the student, anywhere level of mastery or discipline, for example, is indicated, is referring to the current level of the monk, not from what level the ability was gained, which is true for Psionic mastery no matter the class anyways. From there, it basically goes into a chart which covers, which ability is what, how powerful it is, things that, influence it. It gives the power, what it's tied to in the Psionic book, or in the paragraph on Psionic abilities in First Edition Player's Handbook, all of which it's drawn from. Covers range, how much it costs to use energy-wise, duration, saving throw, area of effect. There's two charts, one for the lower level that covers generally A through C, E, G, and H in the listed letters of abilities for monks, replacing those. And then the second chart covers for D, F, and I through K, ending up with approximately 11 at, I want to say, like level 14 for the character to be able to do things and decide what they want to do. As a random chart ability, interesting. Generating random monks with the system should result in some very unique options for the players and to encounter and the GM to play with. Even if the entire group played a whole bunch of monks, they would all be different and have different abilities, and it would really enable you to run a monk-only campaign without everybody feeling carbon copies of each other or competing with each other on the same level. This could make it difficult for people to understand or to run a master level challenge, so that's the reason why I added in the temple ability. And all this ability really pretty much ties into things like, I wanted to have a psychic character, but I don't want to have a proficiency system. How do I do that? This was a question proposed by Benoist Poire, and he, pretty much inspired this thing, so I just took the rules, modified them as needed, standard results, getting everything we want out of the system by essentially modifying a few things, creating a chart or two, and you're done. So that's all there is to the monks of the Wolfqueen lands, and I hope you enjoyed this. Leave a like or comment if you can, and have a good day and enjoy yourself, or even subscribe. Talk to you later. Have a good day. This is Alexander Davis from HeroicTuner.com, and I want you to be the best player you can be.